Hello, everybody. Hey, everybody. Happy hump day. Y'all come on in. Hit the like button. Happy hump day, everybody. Hey. Y'all come on in and hit that like button. Hey, Kay. Hey, knit and crochet. Y'all come on in, hit the like button. Happy hump day, everybody. Hey, Leonica. Knit and crochet. She says, hey, everyone. Kay says, hello, Carl. Leonica says, hey, Carl, liked and share. Thank you, Queen. She says, hey, knit and crochet. Hey, Queen Denise. She says, hello, I'm new. Welcome. Y'all come on in. Happy hump day, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure you share the video. Hey, Melinda. She says, hello to everyone. Hey, Donna. She says, hey, girl. Happy hump day, everybody. Y'all come in. Tan will be here after a while. Hey, Queen Lillian, how are you? She says, hey, family in chat. Leonica says, hey, Lillian. Thank you, Queen. She says, liked and share. Thank you. Hey, Debbie. Debbie says, hi, Carl and everyone. She says, hi. Knit and crochet. She says, hey, Leonica. Lillian says, hey, Leonica. Hey, everybody. Happy hump day. Welcome. If you are new here. Hey, Robin. Robin says, hello to everyone. Debbie says, yes, I liked and shared. Definitely. Thank you, Queen. Leonica says, hey, Robin. Happy hump day, everybody. Y'all be sure to hit the like button on your way in and make sure you share this video. Lillian says she's doing good, and she says, how is everyone doing? I'm doing great, Lillian. How are you guys doing? Robin says, hi, Leonica. Lady OFW, she says, hi. Hey, Teresa. Teresa says, hey, Miss Carl. Hey, Sonia. Sonia says, good evening, everyone. Liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Happy hump day, everybody. Hey, Carla. Carla says, hey, one chick in chat. What's going on, Queen? I don't know why today feels like Monday to me. And I know it's Wednesday, but it feels like a Monday. Leonica says, hey, Teresa. And she says, hey, Carla. Anybody got any good news that they want to share with the family? Y'all be sure to drop it here in the chat. Carla says, hey, Leonica. And Teresa says, hi, Leonica. Hey, Cherie. She says, hi, everyone. Happy to be here. Carl, can you please drop the link for Echo? Okay. No problem. I can. So how is everyone doing on this lovely Wednesday? And if anyone has any good news that they want to share, you guys be sure to put it here in the chat. Hey, Alice. She says, happy hump day. I'll share and like, and congratulations to everybody. Thank you, Alice. Carla says, hey, knit and crochet. So Echo Queen, it is in the chat. Kat, she says, hey, y'all. Hey, Kat. Lillian says, hey, Teresa. Carla says, hey, Sherry. Teresa says, hey, Lillian. Hey, Pam. Pam says, hey, 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 Two Chick Squad. Y'all be sure to come on in, hit the like button, and go and share the video. Cherie says, you're the best. Thank you, Kara. Thank you, Queen. You're so welcome. I made some money off of Echo. Last week, I cashed out. It was close to 20. Well, right now, I think I got a couple of dollars on Echo. I haven't cashed out this, though. Let me see what I got over here. I haven't really been on Echo this week. I have 228 on Echo. Hey, Ellen. She says, hi, Carol, and all the queens and kings. How are you, Queen?
Hey, hey, everyone. Happy Wednesday.
Hey, girl, how you doing?
Hey. You're so funny. You are really funny. Hey,
They
hey,
said, hi, Tan, Teresa,
hey,
Lillian,
hey.
and Ellen, and
Hey,
Kat.
hey, y'all. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I'm say happy Friday.
Girl, I don't know why I was thinking it was Monday. I said, today just seemed like a Monday to me.
Oh.
I know it's Wednesday, but it just seems like a Monday. Leonica says, hey, Tan, knit and crochet. She says, hey, Tan.
Hey, hey.
I'm going to say Martin because I may mess up the first name. Martin says, hi, ladies.
Hello, hello.
Michelle says she's new here. Welcome, Queen. If you are new here, let us know in the chat. And welcome to the live stream. Yep, I don't know why today just seems like Monday.
Yeah.
And the week almost over. I'm trying to go back. Hey, Markeisha. Markeisha says, hey, chat.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. Happy
Hello.
hump day, y'all.
Yeah, make sure y'all share the video.
All right, Queen. So Ellen has a testimony.
Congrats.
Applied was accepted to hotel planner.
Ellen, I'm gonna be on it.
She says, ready to start their training. Thanks to you both for the tip. All right, Queen. Congratulations, Ellen. And if anyone here wants to take a look at Hotel Planner, this is an easy side hustle egg. I would say get this one in your basket. I'll go get the link.
Mm-hmm. And this is a good time to start Hotel Planner.
Hang on a second because I got to find it. Okay, I have it. Now, Hotel Planner, they do pay commission, but it is still, I think, a good egg for you guys to get in your basket.
Yep. And they are a good one. This is one where you can work when you want. Hotel Planner is a good one where you can make money. It just depends on when you work. And again, you make money when you book hotel stays and the people actually show up. So it is a good one. We have queens and kings who make great doing Hotel Planner.
Teresa says, congrats, Ellen. Kat says, congrats. Latasha says, hello, all. Hey, Latasha. Ellen says, thanks, Teresa and Cash. Teresa says, unfortunately, I think hotel planner is state specific, right? Yep. I think
Mm-hmm.
so, Cherie. I think
Yeah.
so. I
Yeah.
know, I think on their site it says that you can live anywhere, but
Mm-hmm.
no. I don't know why they say that because when people have applied, they're like, no, you can't live anywhere with this one. Lillian says, congrats, Ellen. Teresa says, you're welcome, Ellen. And I did post the link for Hotel Planner if anyone here is interested in that one. Hey, Gwen. Gwen says, good evening, everybody. How are you, Queen? Ellen says, Cherie, yes, they are state specific. Latasha says, congrats, Ellen. Anybody else got any good news that they want to share with the family? I missed y'all Sunday.
You ready? I told him you were on vacation. You took a vacation day. Vacation day.
I'm ready.
We are going to get started since Carol is back from her vacation day. She has 32 hours left of vacation time. So we are going to get started. For those of you who are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. For those of you who are not new, welcome back and thank you for joining us again. I am TNG.
The goat and I am Carl.
And together we are two chicks with a side hustle. On this channel, we post remote jobs, side gigs, and side hustles. We do these lives to help you get started on your work from home journey. If you are new to working from home, if you are not new to work from home, we help you maximize your time and your money. So thank you so much for joining us. Carol and I have been working from home since 2006. And we created our blog and our social media platforms to help people like you who want to work from home but don't have the resources or want to make extra money and want to find resources to do that. We provide you with those resources as well as a great community. We have a great group of people who hit that live button. Who come on every time we hit that live button to help share ideas, tips, and strategies for the things that we talk about, as well as share new side hustles and work from home jobs also. So thank you. We are going to be talking today about jobs and side hustles that if you are 50 plus that and you want to start working from home, you can do that. We will talk about that at the end of the live. Right now, Carol will be reading the chat. If you are new and you have questions or you want to get started, just type I'm new in the chat. If you have questions, make sure you put them in the chat because we are here to help you. This is the best way to get your questions answered, as well as get different tips and strategies about the things that you are doing. If you have good news to share, if you've got an interview, made any money, please let us know in the chat so that we can celebrate you. We appreciate each and every one of you, and Carol will be reading the chat.
Let me see where I stopped it.
Oh no.
Ellen says, thanks, Latasha. And Teresa says, I kind of like the commission jobs. It has me challenging myself. Okay. Markeisha says, I was paid for the last mystery shop I mentioned in the last live. All right, Queen.
Good, Queen.
That's good.
Wow.
Congrats. Congrats, Markeisha. Stephanie says, hey, y'all. Ellen says, Carol, did you take a mental health day? That's funny, Ellen. Not quite. She says, good for you. Hey, Xavier.
Hey, hey.
Xavier says, hello, Tan and Carol, and hello to
Hey.
everyone. Leonica, she says, hey, Stephanie.
Hey. Yeah.
Hey, Vanita. Vanita says,
Hey.
hello, Tan Carl and Chat family. Finally, something in my age bracket. Not the shame. She says, I'm 58, liked and shared. Thank
All
you,
right,
Queen.
Queen. All
Carla
right.
says, hey, Tan.
Hey, hey, Carla.
Ellen says, my friend is a notary and has an in with two legal firms. She
Okay.
always needs witnesses to sign documents. She says, I have two appointments Friday, $25 each. All right,
Yeah. All
Queen.
right. I was gonna do the notary, Ellen. I just don't have time to do it, but I was gonna do it. Remember that, Carol?
I
Mhm.
have nothing to say. Yeah, I remember. Yes, I do remember, but
It's a good side hustle. But the thing is, you have to have them be able to do them when they pop up, and I can't do
I
them on
was
the.
rooting for you on that.
Oh well, I can't. I had to come to my senses and say they pop up in the daytime, and that's just not feasible for me.
No, weekend.
I don't want to do that.
Huh?
I don't want to do it on the weekend. I be having too much stuff to do on the little days I do. Anyway, keep going. Keep reading. I ain't gonna get into that with you because it'll be a whole.
Thank you,
Uh,
Xavier. He says, like and share, everyone. Hey Queen, she says hi Tan and Carolyn,
yeah.
everyone. Hey C Dash. C Dash says hello to
Hey.
everyone. Queen Caroline has a
Oh,
testimony. Got approved for respondology. Oh my
no.
God. She started today.
Little
Congratulations.
known fact, Carol and I both work for Respawn. We just ain't did it in a while.
I think they terminated me.
Oh, they
I
did.
hadn't tried to log in, so I don't know. Probably so. I hadn't been on there.
Hmm.
We do got a queen that makes 500 a week off of
Yeah.
Respond. Respond is a good one. Another good one, everybody. Now they do have a waiting list, but I would say get on the waiting list. They are also state specific, but it is a
Mhm.
non-phone side hustle. Queen Natalie makes 2 grand a month off of Respondology.
Yeah.
And the key is to have multiple phones. That's the
Or
key.
devices.
Yep. So I'm gonna try to find Respondology, and I will put it here in the chat if anyone is interested in this non-phone side hustle.
And it is a good one.
Yep, it is. I want to say she was telling us somebody was making like what, a grand a week, I think.
Hmm. Yeah.
They do have the leaderboard where you can
Yeah.
actually see what people are making a week, and they get paid every week. You don't have to do an interview or anything like that. And this one can be done from your cell phone.
Yeah.
And again, there is a wait list. Cherie says she's a notary. She said it's a great side hustle.
Okay.
I agree.
I
Ellen
make
says she's
music.
thinking about becoming a notary. Okay.
Oh,
Hey Angela, how are you, Queen? She says, hey, hey,
mm,
hey, y'all, and good
yeah.
evening.
Good
And
evening,
Angela,
Queen.
I think you sent us payment
So,
proof, I think.
yes, you did. Hmm.
Okay. So we did get it, Queen.
Thank you.
Just
We just ain't had time.
we just didn't want you to think we were ignoring you, but we did, and congratulations to you. And I forget what it was for. What was it for, Tan?
I don't remember. Hold on.
I looked at it.
I
Huh.
don't remember. I looked briefly. Hold on.
Yep, I looked at it, but I can't remember what it was for. Oh, I know what it was for. Online verdict. That's what it was. So
And
Queen
we just
Angela
talked about
made,
that today.
yep, we did. She made some money
Uh-huh.
off of
Yeah.
online verdict, and she did send us guys
Yeah.
her payment proof.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna go and get the link for this one. Another good side hustle egg to get in the
Yes.
basket. And I think Angela made $200. And if I'm wrong, she'll let me know. But I think it was $200 off of this side hustle. This one, you are reviewing legal cases, responding and reviewing legal cases. This is an easy one.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to have experience for this one. And I did drop the link in the chat. And congratulations again to Queen Angela.
Congratulations.
Hey, I'm Blessed Stone. She says hello to everyone. Carla says, hey, Benita, no shame. She says she is 63. Wow, Carla, I would have never guessed
All
that,
right,
Queen.
Carla.
Queen Kimberly, come on up here. She says, I started today with
All
Prolific. All
right.
right,
That's a good one. That is a good.
congratulations. And I
And
do
if
have Prolific.
And if you are new here, Prolific is a survey site which kings and queens use to make money. You're basically giving your opinion with surveys. That is how you make money off of surveys, is basically giving your opinion. But Prolific is not like your regular survey site. This survey site is made for people who are looking for surveys, to present surveys for people who are, I'm sorry, let me start over. These people who are hosting these surveys are people who are getting um, PhDs or doing some type of medical or educational type research, and they're looking for people for their qualitative research. And they need people like you and I to take these surveys. They are a great survey company because they pay more than the regular surveys. um, we have people making upwards of $50 a day on Prolific. So I would check them out. There is a waiting list. If you cannot get on into Prolific, check out number 16 on that list. Carol just put in the chat. It is Cloud Research. They are the same type of company. Did she tell me to go? Oh, I wouldn't pay attention if she said something. Hold on. All right. So, okay, Cherie. She said, yes, Ellen, it's a great egg to add to your basket. Okay, Cherie, I'm going to look that up. I looked it up before, but I really didn't. Just because I'm not available in the daytime. But it may be a good one on the weekends. Okay, thank you, Cherie, for the information. We appreciate it. Hey, Earl. Earl said, peace, fam. I'm not a senior citizen, but I got accepted with Phoenix. Oh, okay. To start the training on Tuesday. Okay. Congratulations, Earl. And that was Phoenix. Hold on. Let me go get that link. That is a company where you are calling. One of our subscribers told us about them. I think you get paid $20 per transfer. Earl, correct me if I'm wrong, or if someone knows in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong. We had one queen, she made, I think, either $40 or $60, and they pay the next day. So I'm gonna put Phoenix in the chat.
Congratulations, King Earl.
Did Amanda make $40 or $60?
60.
Okay, I knew it was one of them. Okay.
So Earl is what, 16 in the basket? I think you at 16, King. Phoenix
So
for
I
the
did
win.
put Phoenix in the chat. I think Leonica got hired by them also.
And somebody else got hired. And I
Okay.
can't remember who it was. It was one other queen that was hired. I know Amanda Leonica, and it was somebody else that got hired, and I cannot remember who. Another egg, everybody, to get in the basket. Phoenix can work whenever you want. And it's another commission based. Teresa,
Right.
did you try this one? Carla says, congrats, Caroline. Ellen says, Cherie, yes, especially if you are in with a few law firms. They call my friend exclusively when they need a notary.
Wow.
Hey, she humble. How are you, Queen? She says, hey, Tan and
Hey,
Curl.
hey,
Hey,
Queen.
chat. So get respond. Check first. They do have a wait list. Get
Yeah.
prolific. And
And
now
respond is state specific, so make sure you look at that. Sorry.
Phoenix. And come on up here, Leona, because she says she cashed out 236 on Neon on November the 11th,
Okay.
101 on Noise app, and 10 on Echo. All right,
All right,
girl.
Queen. Congrats.
That was fast, Leona, on the Noise app. Congratulations. I think the last time I was here, you was at 49. That's
Yes.
good, Queen. Leonica says, hey, she humble. Xavier says he is applying for a hotel planner. All
All
right.
right, King.
I forgot about hotel planner. I said everybody else but them. So hotel planner, Respawn, Phoenix, and Prolific. We just dropped 4 side hustles in this chat. Y'all be sure to check them out. Just sign up. Don't be over here looking at me and looking at Tan crazy like they think I'm gonna work for companies. No, we don't think that. These are just eggs to help you along the way while you are waiting for that remote job. Get you some side hustle eggs. King Earl, I think he is on 16 eggs in the basket. Caroline, she says, that's awesome, Leonica. Ellen says, congrats to you, Leonica. Caroline says, thank you, Carla. Queen Bonita says she has 25 on Prolific with 41 pending, 35 with the Benjamin app, 6 with QME, and 8 with Paid Viewpoint. All right,
Right. All right. Yeah.
congratulations, Queen Bonita. Go ahead. So the Benjamin app, this is another side hustle. Number 40 on the list is the Benjamin app where you guys can get paid to play games. iPhone users, you can use this app. So number 40 on the list is the Benjamin app. Pay Viewpoint is another good one. Let's see. Another good side hustle egg. A lot of people like Pay Viewpoint. They have surveys, but their surveys sometimes it may be like 1 or 2 questions, not real long surveys, not the long drawn out kind that people don't like. I think you put Viewpoint on the link. I want to say
I didn't.
I
I
think
don't
you
think
did.
so. You want me to? Because I don't. I don't think I did. Or maybe it is on one, but I don't know where it's at.
It's on one, but it's got multiple ones on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's fine because there's multiple side hustles on here. Number 9. Number 9 is Paid Viewpoint, and take a look at the other ones as well. So there go the Benjamin app. Link is in the chat for the Benjamin app. And then number 9 on this list is Paid Viewpoint. And congratulations again, Queen Bonita.
Excuse me.
She humble says, congrats, Leonica. Yeah, that's good, Leonica, for Neon.
Yeah.
Ellen says, congrats, Bonita. So right says, hello to Chicks and Family. Liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Xavier says, congrats. Lisa says, good evening. Good evening, Queen.
Hey.
Lillian says, congrats, Leonica. Hey, Drea. Drea says, hey to everyone.
Hey.
Leonica says, hey, Drea. Teresa says, I signed up with Online Verdict when you listed it the last time. Okay. Hey, Tamika. Tamika says, hello, everyone. I missed this from the beginning. We had Bible study this evening, but I'm glad to be here, ladies. Oh, well, welcome, Queen.
Queen. Welcome.
Bonita says, thank you, Ellen. Hey, Monique. Monique says, hey, everyone. I'm seeking something from home at night. Work when I want. I will try hotel planner. So, Monique, go back, Queen, to last week. I dropped so many overnight
Mm-hmm.
companies on this channel. You may want to take a look at those videos, and the majority of them are work when you want, but the video title will say overnight queen. Leonica says, thanks, Caroline, Ellen, She Humble, and Lillian. She Humble says, anyone know how long it takes to hear back from Aspen Dental after you complete the interview? Well, congrats on the interview, Queen. I don't know. Somebody can help the Queen out. Hey, Lulu. Lulu says, hi, ladies. Blessed Stone says, I have applied for hotel planner. I'm waiting on a response this week. I have earned $13 from Forthright,
Oh,
$5.50 on Earn House, and $3 from User Crowd. I passed the certification on Gig Spot. All right,
all
Queen.
right, Queen. All right.
Good.
All right, let's talk about Gig Spot. So, Gig Spot is a mystery shopping app. And if you are not familiar with mystery shopping, just think of it as going out and grading people on how they treat you at certain places. So, uh, Gig Spot is a app that has a collection of mystery shopping tasks to do. They also have web and phone tasks. So if you are not up to going out doing tasks outside of the home for Gig Spot, you can do their web and phone tasks as far as the shops you will be calling, the places that are outlined in the directions. We have had queens and kings who have made good money on the web and phone shops. We have had kings and queens who have gotten picked to do special assignments of doing the phone portion of Gig Spot. There are kings and queens who do the outside of the house mystery shop and make good money. The first kind they do are the sizing audits. These sizing audits pay anywhere from $15 to $25 a piece, and you can go to Ross or Burlington, or it was one more, and you can do them. If you can count to 100, it'll take you 25 minutes. You can do two within an hour. That's anywhere between $30 and $50 in an hour. So make sure you check out Gig Spot. It is a great way to earn extra income. Go ahead.
So I did put QME. QME is an easy side hustle survey site, and I put Gig Spot in the chat. So y'all be sure to get those eggs. And the good thing about the eggs, you don't have to do an interview. You don't need a resume, and you don't have to have experience. Hey Geraldine, she says hi everyone. Hey Annie O, she says good evening everyone. I hope I say this right. Hey, Alumidi. She says, "How do you become a notary?"
You have to take. I know you have to take a test, or can't remember the whole.
Oh, don't know. I would say look on YouTube, Queen. I have seen videos of people that give like step by step on
Yeah.
how to become a notary.
And it
Mhm.
may be different in your state, in your area. I think every state may be a little bit different.
Geraldine says, Leonica, hi, sugar. She says, I really miss you and the boys. Tamika says, congrats to everyone that has been hired for a job. That's so sweet. And he also says, why did I get off the waiting list for Prolific only to have my account immediately placed on hold? They do that, Queen. So don't be alarmed because that is what's Prolific. They do that.
And you
We've
can
had
reach,
several people.
yeah, and reach out to support. Reach out to support. They are they communicate. They are very responsive.
Monique says, I'm a notary, need to put myself out there, but the daytime is not good for me. I have a 9 to 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Lulu says, I saw a data entry job that was 24/7. Anyone remember? The only one I can think of, Lulu, is Axion Data. Was that
Mm-hmm.
the one? That's the only one that I can think of that will let you pretty much work whenever. The rest of them, probably more than likely, you will be on a set schedule.
Or quick take, quick take.
Transcription.
Yeah, I'll say good. Oh, she said data entry. Sorry.
Hmm. Yeah. So if you want to check out Axion Data, I do have a link for them, and I will drop it here in the chat if anybody's interested in this one. Queen Angela says yes, that amount was correct. I have 22. Girl, on the Brox panel.
Oh wow.
What? She says, I have been accepted for another gig with MeCore as a digital annotator. Very fast. I'm still onboarding. Blood donation campaign. All right,
Right. And I'm
girl,
gonna get
that is good.
the Brock's panel.
You gonna put the link?
Uh-huh. I'm get
Okay. That's good, Queen. Go ahead. And Vera Fast, this one is hiring everybody very fast, but they are state specific. They do not hire in, let me see. This is a good egg though, because they do pay out weekly. So if
Mm-hmm.
you are looking for a weekly pay, laid back type of company, now they don't hire in Alabama, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Nevada, New York, Oregon, Washington, and Wisconsin. But if you live in one of the other states, I would say take a look at VeraFast. They are the first company here on the list, and a lot of people recently have been hired with them. They are quick hire company, and make sure you let them know that you heard it right here on the
Mm-hmm.
Two Chicks with the Side Hustle channel.
Yeah.
Number one on the list, everybody, VeraFast. So y'all be sure to check that one out. Pretty much work when you want company. And I don't think right now they are doing interviews. So Right says, hey Leonica, I'm Blessed Stone. We don't have the link for Nice Drama. It's an app. You would need
Mm-hmm.
to find it in the Play Store. Um, Earl says he has 16 eggs and he don't know what y'all waiting on. He didn't say that. He didn't say that, but he does have 16 eggs now in his basket. All
All
right,
right.
girl.
All right, King Girl.
Now, what y'all waiting on, Queens? Y'all gonna let King Earl beat y'all? What are y'all waiting on? And I'm pretty sure Earl is over there right now making some type of money while he is
Mm-hmm.
watching us on this stream.
Yeah.
I can almost would guarantee he over there doing prolific or something. So this is one of Earl's side hustle eggs with the company called Product Tube. Another good egg for you queens to get in the basket. And he also has this one here. It is called Playtest Cloud. I'm going to put that one in here also. And for the people that are new here, don't be afraid to ask the other kings and queens what they are doing to bring in side hustle
Yeah.
income. We are all here to help one another. A lot of the side gigs and side hustles, Tan and myself, we don't do. And I'm not saying that we can't help you, but we don't do them. So if it is something that somebody else is doing and you have a question, feel free to put it here in the chat. Erica says, Lulu, where was the DE job for 24/7? So I posted it, Queen. It's in the chat. Axion Data. Carla says, hey, Geraldine. Geraldine says, hey, Carla. Carla says, congrats to you, Leonica. Lulu says, Erica, two chicks posted it. Elna says, I'm blessed on. It took a week for me to hear back from Hotel Planner. I'm going to put that up. Erica says, oh, okay, Lulu, thanks. Annie O says, I'm blessed on. Nice Drama is an app. Hey, Kel Bell. She says, good evening. Life has been lifing and haven't been on in a while. Well, welcome back, Queen. Good to see you tonight. Hope everything is good. Stephanie says, hey, Leonica. Melinda said, is Neon app paused on anyone else's phone? They did pause it, Queen. I got an email from them last night, and they did state that they were pausing it for some people, but not for everybody. So, yep, they did pause it. I was on mine earlier today. I was able to make a call. So I guess, I don't know. I guess mine ain't paused. I don't know. But I was on it earlier today. Xavier says, bless you. Thank you, Xavier. Jardine says, bless you. I think they was talking to you, Tim. Says, yay. Says, yes, Melinda. They sent an email about it today. Angela says, congrats to Leonica and congrats to all the wins. And Queen Angela is one of our queens that made over 2K in the month of October off of side gigs and side hustles.
That is good, Queen.
Lady Empress says, hey, ladies and everyone in the chat, congrats in advance. Hey, Lady Empress, how are you tonight, Queen? Blessed Don't says, thank you, NEO TV. Teresa says, hey, Lady Empress. Ellen says, Illumity, she says, check online for your state to become a notary. There are free courses. I'm going to put it up here. And not a lot of money to get the kit and become bonded with your state. Well, that's good to know. Thank you, Ellen. Leonica says, hey, so right. Blessed Dawn says, I never got accepted from Prolific. What did they say, Queen? Leonica says, they making updates, Melinda. Lady Empress says, I tried the link for Phoenix, but it's taking me to a Gmail. I don't know what's going on. I'll try on the laptop.
It's a Gmail form. So
yeah, that's right. For Phoenix.
It's a form.
Mm-hmm. So right says, congrats, Leonica. Leonica says, thank you, so right. Blessed Dawn says, Prolific keep sending me a request to stay on the wait list. It has been over a year. I never received a notice to work for them. Did you try to sign up again, different email and different Wi-Fi, Queen? Leonica says, thanks, Carla. Lady Empress says, hey, Teresa and Leonica. So Rice says, for notary details, check the Secretary of State website for the state that you live in.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Queen. Leonica says, hey, Lady Empress. Anio says, thanks. I sent an appeal. Glad to know that is normal for Prolific. Yeah.
Okay.
It has happened to a lot of people. Yeah. Lillian says, congrats, Angela. Lulu says, thank you. And I hope that was the company, Queen Lulu. I think it is. I think so. Monique says, hello, and how are you all doing? Liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Leonica says, thanks, Angela. Angela says, all right, Earl, with the high five. Drea says, is Respawn an app? It's a website, Queen. Did you get the link? I put it in the chat. If not, I can repost it. But you can do it from, I don't think they have an app, but you can log in from your phone.
Mm-hmm.
From my understanding, I don't think they have an app, though. But let me know, Drea, if you need for me to repost it. Autism Mommy, hey, girl, how you doing? She says, happy Wednesday, y'all. Show some love by liking and sharing this video.
Thank you, Queen.
Xavier says, Earl, can you tell us our 16 side hustles? Lillian says, hey, Autism Mommy. Autism Mommy has 50 plus side hustles. So a lot of people here. Xavier has a lot of side hustles. Leonica, she has quite a few side hustles as well. Lillian says, hey, Autism Mommy. Angela says, thank you. Angela has a lot. She has a lot now. Teresa says, hey, Autism Mommy. Illumidi says, what is the name of the company that sends you the product? So there are several that do that. Give me 1 second. I have a list here. Well, I thought I had the list. Let me see. Girl, I think it's this little raggedy mouse I get. It been acting weird all day.
Really?
It's raggedy. I got a new one, just ain't plugged it up. So number 7, 10, 11, and 40. 7, 10, 10, 11, and 40. These all send products. So if you want to be a product tester from home, look at 7, 10, 11, and 40 on this list. Hey, 135. 135 says, hey, 2 chicks in chat. I hope y'all are doing well. We are great. Hey, Raisha. Raisha says, hello. Autism Mama says, hey, everyone. I'm late. Hey, Money Making Meat. She says, hi, ladies in chat. Blessed Stone says, thanks, Ellen. Hey, Lisa. Lisa says, hi, all. Earl says, congrats. Blessed Stone says, thank you, Ellen. Lulu says, does the Neon app record? Yes, they do. They record your calls, Queen. Earl says, yes, Gmail form you need to fill out for Phoenix. Lisa says, so McCord has AI training gigs. I wasn't sure it was legit. Yep, that's a legit one, Queen. Stephanie has a testimony. She has 1409 on Spark. My friend has made about 120 on DoorDash, free cash 638, best play 371, money time 483, and she has 2,990 some points on Pogo. All right, Congrats. Congrats, Queen.
Congrats.
Yeah, they do record the calls, Kim, on Neon. They do. Yep, they record your conversations. Meek says, I've been missing in action lately. Busy with church convention last week and working. I got a project. All right, girl. You know what, Meeks? I have been seeing Outlier advertising like crazy. I said, Meeks better be working. She better be working. She says, got a project last week with Outlier. Been working as much as I can. Got an email this morning that the project ends soon. Oh man. Hopefully they'll keep you on, Meeks, with another project.
They will, Meeks.
You got the link, Tam, for Phoenix. Somebody else is asking for it.
I can get it.
Melinda says, thanks, everyone. So Tan is going to repost the link about Phoenix. Lady Empress says, thanks, Tan, about Phoenix. She says, thanks, Earl. Me says, also still doing fancy hands, but more focused on Outlier while the project lasts. Also made 188 from Neon and have $10 on free cash. All right, Meeks. Go ahead, Meeks. Congrats. Kim says, what is Phoenix?
Phoenix is a position that one of the subscribers told us about. You will be taking calls. I don't know. I can't remember for what.
I'm gonna say it's credit. I think credit and loans or something.
And credit and loans, I'm guessing. And you will transfer the calls. I think it's $20 per transfer, and they pay you the next day. So I put the link in the chat if you are interested on Phoenix. It is a Google form, but again, it is they do hire.
Yeah, it's a good egg, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I think there is an interview, but I think it's an easy one with Phoenix. But it's a good egg because you can pretty much work whenever you want. Lulu says, I'm sure Axion is the site. Thank you so much. Okay, Queen. Well, keep us posted if you get hired with that one. They have been around for years. They was around when Tan and myself first started working from home.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on one second, Drea. Let me go and find. I thought I had it up here, but I think I took it down. Let me go and find Respawn. I had it up here, but I took it down. So give me 1 second while I go and find it. So one of our queens today on the stream was hired with the company Respondology. This one you can do from your cell phone. This is by far one of the easiest side hustles I have ever seen.
Yeah, that is good.
Because all you are doing is hitting the thumbs up or the thumbs down. That's it. And then you go to the next comment.
Yeah.
And one of our queens, Queen Natalie, she is bringing in 500 a week off of this site.
Yeah.
And they do have a leaderboard so you guys can check to see what other people are making as well. The link is in the chat, non-phone side hustle that you can do from your phone. Again, it is Respondology. There is a wait list and they are state specific. Meek says, I told my friend about Neon 2 days ago and she's already cashing out. I also told her about Money Time yesterday and she cashed out over $20 so far. Okay, girl. Good. Congrats to your friend. Yeah, congrats. Lisa says, do you ladies have MECOR AI training link? We sure don't, Lisa. 135 says, does anyone have advice on how to get accepted by MECOR? Queen Angela may have it. Lisa says, good question. Lady Empress says, Meeks and hey, she says, hey, Meeks and Autism Mommy. Meeks says, I started working on the Outlier project Wednesday last week. I think she said she got paid $390 for last week. Already over 200 so far this week.
All right, Queen.
And I think I talked about Outlier on a video today, I think. You got the link for Outlier, Tan?
But I can find it.
Okay.
Give me a second.
I got it. First one on the list is Outlier.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Too slow.
Sorry.
Huh.
So sorry. Sorry.
Well, now I take that back. I gotta take it back.
Can you look for
No, I gotta take it back. That was not Outlier. Let me see if this is it. I think this is it right here. Whatever. They on this list. Put it that way. They are one of them. Very much. They are number 3 on this list. Now, there are some other companies here that do the same thing as Outlier, where you are training the AI bots, but Outlier is number 3 if you want to be like money making Meeks Adorable here. Take a look at number 3 on the list. It is outlier. Non-phone. Meek says, hi, Lady Empress. Answer says, Tan, can you recall with M Turks were the task long or short and to the point?
I only did certain ones, so I will say this. The I did some surveys because they had surveys, and then I did some where it was like a visual something where you had to, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something with visual and boxes and some or another. But I did those, and the only reason I did those because for some of the receipts you had to qualify, have so many hits before you start, and I only did the receipts after that, where you had to key in the receipts, like when you scanned them in for like who was that, receipt hog or something like that. You scan those in. If the pieces of the receipt, the merchandise that qualify for the points or whatever, you would key that in. So that is the only thing I ever did off MTurk.
Hey, Queen Sherry. She says, hello, beautiful queens. And M Turk is another side hustle, everybody.
I'm supposed to be looking for outlier.
I got it. I got outline. If you can look
Oh,
for M Turk.
what else I supposed to be looking for?
I think that was it, wasn't it? You
Oh,
got Phoenix. You put
you
Phoenix in
said
there.
you couldn't find it. Then,
I got it.
oh,
I'm just messing with you.
I figured.
Lillian says, hey, Meeks. Monique says, can someone tell me about Outlier, please? That would be money making Meeks adorable. But you are training like the AI bots. But I think they have different projects, Queen. Meeks says, about to hop in the shower, then go back to work on the Outlier project. She says, hi, Lillian. She says, congrats, Meeks. Leonica says, hey, autism mommy.
Hey,
Not sure what your question is, Kale Bell. Yonica says, hey, sis Meek. She says, congrats. Hey, Elda. She says, hi, my favorite two chicks.
hey,
Hey
Elder.
to the chat. 135 has a testimony. I made 140 on prolific, 62 pending, 20 on branded, 5 on product report card. I'm waiting to receive 2 more products. I've been qualifying for products every week. Y'all
All
hear that?
right, Queen. All right, Queen. Girl, can you get product report card?
Uh-huh.
And I'll
I
get
got
branded.
I got you want me to put the list in her? It don't matter. I can get the link. It don't matter.
Okay.
So product reports card, everybody. This is the one where you can get paid to test the products and you get to keep the products. And the products are free. You don't have to pay for nothing.
Yeah.
They will just ship the product straight to your front door. You would test out the product. If you like the product, you like the product. If you don't like the product, you just don't like the product.
Yeah. So make sure you get that one in your basket. And I am going to put the branded survey link in the chat. Branded Surveys is a great survey site. We had a king who was making $300 a week on branded. We had another queen who was making upwards of $200 a week on branded. So check out branded surveys. Again, the thing with the surveys, make sure your profile is filled out completely and make sure you are interacting with the survey site.
And prolific, again, they are on this list and they are number 15. This is a good one, everybody. Meek's Adorable and Queen Helen. These queens were paying card notes off of Prolific. Some people here were also paying like insurance, cell phones, utility bills off of this site.
And let me get free cash. I forgot about that one. So if you like playing games for money, check out Free Cash. That is a good one. Um, we had kings and queens who were paying their utility bills consistently off of Free Cash. So make sure you check out Free Cash.
135 says, congrats, Meeks. Patsy, she says, hi, just got on. Samuel says, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey.
Neon Umbless Stone is the one where you are making the phone calls, Queen. It's an app, so you would have to look on your phone to download it. Cherie says, darn, Respawn sounds great, yet another one that doesn't hire in California.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
Drew says, hey, Elta. And this is what Meek said about Outlier. She says they are now requiring a degree only because they said most AI the clients are bringing to reign are past the basic level that require the generalist contributors. I still apply though, never know. Thank you, Queen. Meek says, hey, Eldad. Monique says, what's the one that is Phoenix, Queen? Meek says, be right back. All right, Queen. Tan dropped the link in the chat for Phoenix.
You mean the
Leonica says
Japanese?
an app to get paid to talk on the phone. I'm blessed stone. Teresa says, don't feel bad, Cherie. They were rarely hired in Washington State either.
Yeah.
Angela says for McCord, she says they are state specific for some of the gigs I applied for, the both high and low paying ones, and I took the assessment. She says, but I was selected for the low paying gig that pays 16 per hour. It's still good, girl, for a gig. I'll take it.
Uh-huh.
Give it to me, Angela. Don't even know what I'm doing, but look, I'll take it. 135 says, my start date was pushed back for VeriFast. The blood donation project is full, but I was accepted for another project. All right, girl.
Right.
So Queen Angela was just hired also at VeriFast. Look
Right.
at y'all. Go ahead. God is good. All
Right.
right now. So VeriFast, everybody, number one on the list. If you are
Yes.
looking for a beginner friendly company, make sure you guys check this one out. They are state specific, but just let them know you got it right over here on the Two Chicks with a Side Hustle
Yeah.
channel. Now, there are some other companies on the list as well. I would say take a look at number 8. They are hiring fast Colony Brands. That one is like a retail customer service. And also number 14, teledirect. That one is like an answering service. They have different projects, but I think the one that they're hiring for is the answering service one. So 14.8, number 1. Somebody said Next Rep has a food stamp client. I'm not sure if they're still hiring for that one or not, but hey, it is worth a shot. They are number 4 on this list. But VeriFast, I would say take a look at that one for sure. Number 1, weekly pay. Angela says, thanks, Tan. Let me get this egg. Elda says, hi, Drill. She says, hey, Richard BFF Meeks. Hey, 135. And Leonica, Queen Lillian. She says, hey, L. Stephanie says, I did ad force on M Turk. She says, they don't post those anymore, so I hardly ever get on anymore because that
Yeah.
was my favorite hit. Okay.
Yeah. And see, people have their favorite ones that they do.
Did you
I
post
just
M
like
Turk?
to receive.
Tan.
Huh?
You posted M Turk.
You need me to post them, Turk? I will.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Tan is gonna post M Turk. This is one of the ones she used to do back in the day, making 60 a day off of keying in receipts. Another side hustle egg for
They
everybody.
they still have those types of hits. I don't know what you have to do to be able to qualify for them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Look, okay.
you may want to read or go and find some forums on uh, some forums or something on MTurk, some channels, do some research and see.
I would look on Reddit. Reddit, they have a lot of these companies posted over there in different forums. Elda says, congrats, 135. She says, hey, Queen Lillian. Hey, Queen T. How are you? She says, hey, hey, hey. Autism Mama says, hey, Leonica. She says, hey, sis L dot. L dot says, hey, sis Autism Mommy. 135 says, thanks, Tan and Carl. No problem, Queen. Lillian says, congrats, 135. Uh-oh. Earl said he working on Prolific right now. Y'all, they got 40 studies.
Oh, wow.
Y'all still back there. Somebody back there behind Tan bookcase. I see you peeking. Hey, come on now. And come on and get you some of these side hustle eggs. Queens, if you are on Prolific, don't y'all let Earl get all 40 studies. He gonna get all of them.
Let me say this for those of you who are new and you come over looking for a part-time position, a lot of times there is everybody wants a part-time evening position, and unfortunately there are not a lot of those positions go around. They do exist, I will say they do exist, but for the amount of people looking for them, no. So we talk about side gigs and side hustles, which are things you can do on your own time, which sometimes, a lot of times, pay more than an actual part-time job. So you can do a lot of type of these side gigs, a number of these side gigs and side hustles, maybe the retail audits, and you can do 2 of those retail audits in an hour and make $50 an hour. These are things that you can do that are consecutive. They're not things you can only do once a month. There are so many companies that do a lot of these side gigs and side hustles that you will be able to earn a part-time income consistently doing these side gigs and side hustles.
Yeah. And another good thing about the side gigs and side hustles, no interview, no resume, no experience. A lot of them you can just start. Some of them you can start same day. Some of them may be a waiting list. Some have a waiting list. Some do not. Some may take a couple of days before they email you back, like some of the mystery shop sites. It may take a couple of days, but some of them may email you back right away. So
Right.
like Tan said, the good thing is you don't have to jump through all of the hoops and the rigmarole as if you were trying to get a remote job, because everybody is trying to work from home now. So just keep that in mind. Keep applying, though. Keep pushing, keep applying, whatever you see. Even if you think you don't qualify for it, still apply anyway. Some of the job descriptions that I have been reading recently will even say to go ahead and apply anyway, even if you don't think you are qualified. I've been seeing that a lot lately on some of the job descriptions. So even if you don't think you qualify, you just never know. You may qualify because some of these companies get desperate and they'll start to do like a massive hiring and they'll hire anybody. So if you see something and maybe it says you got to have 2 years of customer service, maybe you only have a year or 6 months, still apply. What's the worst they can say is what? No. And they may not even say no. You may be surprised. 135 says, I'm also waiting for products from Ipsos and Clear surveys. All right, girl. Congrats. Autism Mommy said, yep. She telling y'all Prolific is on fire. Queen Autism Mommy has 50 side hustles. 50 side hustles. And this queen is earning over $3,000 a month from the side gigs and the side hustles that she has in her basket. Queen Angela, she made over $2,000 in the month of October off of side gigs and side hustles. Okay, 135 says, I mean clear voice surveys. Okay, I think we got them, Tan. Blessed Stone says, thank you, Carl. No problem, Queen.
Who is it? Clear voice?
Yeah, clear voice.
You're going to have to get them.
Okay. Leonica says, hey, L. She says, hey, Leonica. 135 says, thanks, L. And Lillian. Hey, Just Brittany. She says, hi, Tan and Carol. And how is everyone doing tonight? We are great, Queen. And how are you? Miss B well, yeah, 16 is good for a little side gig. She said 16 an hour is pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, Leah Love and Laugh. She says, liked and share. So Autism Mummy is dropping. So y'all be sure to take a screenshot. I'm gonna stop right there while I go find Clear Voices. Autism Mummy, she just posted the companies that she is working for. These are her side gigs and side hustles. Thank you so much, Queen
All
Autism
right.
Mummy,
Thank
for
you.
sharing this information. So y'all take a screenshot. Tan, can you read them out while I go find Clear Voices?
Panel. Number 2, free cash. 3, crowd tap. Number 4, Bing. I think it's Bing. Yeah. Number 5, fetch. Number 6, product report card. Number 7, Sago. Number 8, gig spot. Number 9, user crowd. Number 10, survey junkie. Let me go back. Number digital reflection panel. I think that's a survey panel. Free cash is playing games for money. Crowd tap, survey, Bing. I think that's a search engine. Fetch is receipts, and you can also play games. Number 6, product report card. Number 7, that's reviewing products. Carol, you got these links.
Which one?
Uh, Fetch and product
I think,
report card.
yeah, I think they on this list. Yeah, I think
Okay. And Carol, these are on the list that Carol has. User crowd, I think that is like task based. Survey junkie, that is surveys, and Gig Spot is a mystery shop app. Okay.
Okay, so I'm putting the links in the chat. I do have the Clear Voices. And the majority of the ones that Queen Autism Mummy have, they are on this list. So y'all got the screenshot. Then we have 11 branded, 12 respondent, 13 is the 5 survey panel. You got that one, Tan?
I can get it.
Cloud research, 14 product tube, 15 playtest cloud, 16 inbox dollar, 17 Leo surveys, 18 D Scout, 19, and my points is 20. I think we got Leo, I think. D Scout, we most definitely have that one. Now we had a queen. She made 15 grand, y'all, on D Scout. $15,000 on one side hustle site. If you can get in with D Scout, we have seen where others have made 900 in a month. I've seen 1100. I think Tan has seen where somebody made 700 in a month off of this site. I'm gonna drop the link for D Scout in the chat. This is another side hustle egg for everybody to get. And I think D Scout has a group on Facebook, if they still have one. Let me see. Tan said her internet went out, y'all. I'm gonna keep going. Sharice says, haha, thanks, Teresa. Autism Mummy. So this is 21 to 30 tester up. Earnhouse, Benjamin App, Taskverse, Eureka, Shift Smart, Outlier, Click Workers, Prime Opinion, and Tell What. Y'all be sure to get a screenshot of all of these. This is 21 to 30. 135. She says, thanks, ladies. You're welcome, Queen. Leonica says, hey to anyone I missed training someone on the Noise app. So we have 31 to 39. QME, Pinecone Research, Study Pool, Swag, Bucks, Upwork, Amazon, Mechanical Turk or M-Turk. She has Hey Cash, IntelliZoom, U-Test, and Ellis. Y'all be sure to get a screenshot. Okay, Queen Angela, no problem. I thought Tam put it here, but maybe not. Maybe her internet went out before she could get it. So if anybody here is interested in M-Turk, this is the one that Tan used to do. Keying in the receipts. Non-phone side hustle. So Autism Mommy, she has those. Let me see. Angela says she just applied for a respawn. Autism Mama says, let me grab the rest of the list. Okay. Bless Dawn says she earned $15 on Receipt Hog. All right, Queen. Congrats. 135 says, thanks, Angela. Was the assessment difficult? Meek says, hey, Leonica, my bad, sis. I didn't see your message. 135 says, thanks, Angela. Was the assessment difficult? I'm going to put that up there for Bless Stone. Leonica says, congrats on Neon, sis. She cashed out 236 yesterday, Meeks. Is it Creme de la Cream or Cream de la Cream? She says, hello. Hi. Bless Stone says, you have to qualify to enter receipts on M-Turk. They offer me a lot of surveys to do. I never qualified to enter receipts. I don't understand why. I am not sure. Cherie says, I currently see 61 available on Prolific. All right, Cherie. Girl, that's some good money right there. Up for grabs, everybody. Thank you, Xavier. He says, I'm sharing this video with my brother Jeremy now. Angela says, 135, the assessment was reviewing an image and state everything in the image. The clothes, the color, the background, and etc. She says, it is simple. Okay, that sounds easy. Yep, that sounds real easy, Queen. Teresa says, you crushing it, Autism Mommy. And she is. She says, thanks, Teresa. She says, you're welcome. 135 says, thanks so much, Angela. Okay, so here is M-Turk. I don't know why I keep hitting the button. It just ain't going in. Okay, so there's M-Turk. If anybody's interested in that side hustle, that's the one Tan used to do back in the day. It's a good one, I would say. If anybody else has any good news, y'all be sure to drop it here in the chat so that we can celebrate you. And Queen Stephanie says she sees 62 on her end for studies on Prolific. That's good. So if you miss the information for Prolific, I'm going to put the link back in here. Make sure you guys go and sign up. Yes, there is a wait list. Now, I would say if you have been on the wait list for more than a week, a month, 2 months, 3 months, that's too long. Re-sign up, use a different email and a different Wi-Fi. Miss Tawana, she went running down the street. I don't advise this, but this queen was determined to get on that list for Prolific, and she went running down the street until she was able to pick up somebody else's Wi-Fi. But it worked for her. But I don't suggest running down the street to get somebody else's Wi-Fi. Go to like McDonald's, Starbucks, or anybody that has free Wi-Fi. Walmart, maybe some of the hotels could be free Wi-Fi. Or go to a friend's house. But if you want to check out Prolific and get on the wait list so you can earn you some coins, take a look at number 15. Also, number 16 on here is Cloud Research. They are just like Prolific. So if you got 15, get 16 in the basket as well. So 15 and 16. Am I froze, Queen? I may be, my internet be acting kind of crazy at nighttime. Drea says my points is another one. It has survey, receipts, search engine, and shopping. Yeah, somebody else was talking about the my points, Drea. Thank you. Let me know, Angela. Hey, Stacy. She says, good evening, queens and kings. She says, the header of this live caught my eyes. Prolific seems to be the best for me. Congrats, Stacy. Leonica says she has $14.90 on paid viewpoint. All right, Leonica. A friend of mine, she was doing paid viewpoint, and she was like, girl, I like this site. Because she came on one of the streams and she heard, I think, Leonica talking about paid viewpoint. So she went and signed up, and she was like, girl, she called me on the phone when I got off the stream. She's like, she said, I think I like paid viewpoint. She said, I don't think I heard of this one before. And I was like, yeah, we talked about it. One of the queens had talked about it before. And she was like, girl, I already got $5 off of paid viewpoint. I'm like, really? Already? She's like, yes. So y'all be sure to get number 9 in the basket, paid viewpoint. They are on this list. Drea says Echo does not give much. She says, but I like it. Yeah, I like Echo. Let's see. Queen Sherry has a testimony. She says, I have 2646 on MSR. All right, Queen. That was fast. Congrats. Teresa said, "Is you, Angela?" It might have been me for a second. Who knows? They says also I applied for a job and they asked for the year I was born. That didn't sound right. What company was it, Stacy? Leonica says, "Well, check it out, Drea." She says, "Congrats, sis, Sherry." Jardine, she says, "Congrats, Leonica." 135 says, "Congrats, Leonica. I need to get back on paid viewpoint." Sherry says, paid viewpoint. She says, "Thank you, Leonica." She says, "Thanks." And hey, Geraldine. Yeah, paid viewpoint. I think it's an easy one. Geraldine says, "Finally." Leonica says, "Thank you, 135. She says, "My go-to right now is Neon." Okay, Leonica. So, Leonica, did they pause yours? Mine is not paused. They didn't pause mine because I called my dad earlier today from the Neon app and it was not paused. And then I just checked just now, it's not paused. She says, "An Echo." Lisa says, "Awesome. What is MSR?" I think that is the one, Lisa, that they collect your data. That's what I want to say. I know I skipped somebody. Hang on. Congrats to Queen Sherry again. Jardine, she says, "Hey, Sherry." Leonica says she is building up her balance back up on Neon. So far, she is at $8. I am at, I think, 29, Leonica. Sherry says, "Building up on MSR." Angela says, "You're all good on my end now." Okay, Queen. Stacy says, I don't remember the company. Just Brittany says, has anyone had issues with the Neon app? The calls have a lot of static. Mine have been okay, just Brittany. I haven't had that issue. Just yesterday, I think my dad went out of the area, so it dropped the call. But I think it was just because he was out of the area. But other than that, mine has been okay. Leonica says, but 236 was my biggest payout on Neon, and then last week she said she cashed out 125. All right, girl. They paused yours, Miss Sherry. Sherry says mine paused. Leonica said they are updating the app, just Brittany. Sherry says yes, they pay you for your data. Angela says heading to RWS to do my work. I love Pay Viewpoint. It's simple and not long and dry. Yeah, I like it too. It's simple. And I had some money on Pay Viewpoint, believe it or not. For years, it's just been sitting over there. Wasn't a lot. I think it was like $4 or $5, something like that. But still, I want my coins. Yep, I like it too. That's a good one. Top Survey is another one that some of our queens here are doing. I'm going to put the link here for Top Survey. And EarnStar. EarnStar is another one that a lot of people seem to like. EarnStar. So let's see. Lisa, you're welcome, Queen. Meek says, when my husband calls me, we have the static issue, but when I call him, it's clear. Also, when he calls me, the calls don't register when I call him. That's weird, Meeks. Yep, that is weird. Just Brennan says, go over there and get that $4. I'm going to get it, Queen. She says, that's extra in your pocket. Laugh out loud. I am most definitely going to get it. Angela, how many side hustles you got now, Queen? I can't keep up. You got a lot. Sherry says, hi, Geraldine. Lady Empress says, yep, it's a website, Queen, and I do have the link. They are on this list, number 9. Number 9 on the list. Now, there are some other companies on here, Queen, if you want to take a look at those as well. But Pay Viewpoint is number 9 on the list. And I'm trying to see if Tan, is she going to come back or if I am going to have to give y'all these companies on my own. I don't even know if she got the companies for me. Let me see. Like, hello, Tan, are you there? Ooh. So I just sent her a message. So I don't know. Maybe she'll get her internet up and back up and going. I have no idea. But if not, I just got to keep going. But I do need them jobs, though. I do need for her to give me the jobs. I don't know what that means, Teresa. What you saying? Lady Empress says, okay, thanks. Hi, Kevin. How are you? Lady Empress said, laugh out loud. I walked away, came back, and said, where is Tan? Her internet, something is going on. I don't know. Which one, Lisa? Girl, my little mini vacation day, it was okay. I had a friend to come visit me. 135 says I got accepted with RWS and completed the assessments, but I haven't got any projects yet. I'm not sure if I do need to do anything else. Does anyone have any tips on getting the projects? All right, Queen, you got hired. That's good. Angela, if you are still here, Queen, Angela does she does RWS group. Leonica says, hey Lisa. She says, hey, live, love, and laugh. Lisa, let me know which links. You said the clear links. I'm not sure which ones that didn't work. So let me know, Queen, which ones didn't work. Lisa says, hey, Leonica, did you get an 8 on the test? And Leonica, are you doing Phoenix? I know the last time I was here, you were getting ready to do the interview. I think that was Monday. Was it last week? Did you start working, Queen, for Phoenix? King Earl, he was hired for Phoenix. Phoenix is a good side hustle egg if anybody is trying to do that one. Oh, you're bad. I was talking bad about you, girl.
Oh, Lord.
Lisa says, congrats on our money to Leonica. Lady Empress RWS group. I'm not sure if which one Angela is doing with them, but they have a search quality rater position I see here available. It's a no interview one, work when you want, and I don't think you need experience for this one. So if you want to check them out, Queen, I'll drop a link here. You up to 30, girl? That's good. Okay, Angela. Angela says she is up to 30 side hustle. All right, girl. She said, good grief. Now, Angela was behind the bookcase, y'all, and she came on out and started signing up to the side gigs and the side hustles.
She did, y'all.
The testing the product, Queen. Let me see. And now she is up to 30. All right, girl. Go ahead. Ooh. That's some good news right there.
Mm-hmm. That is. That is
okay.
Good.
Lisa, try it now. It shouldn't be clear. Try it now, Queen. Let me see. I'm checking them just to be sure. They coming up for me though. I see product report card, pine cone. Yep, they working for me, Queen. Melinda says Neon didn't pause mine, but it's staying in the pending status. Did you try to cash out, Queen? It takes 3 to 5 business days with them. They're not instant. I think they were instant, but when they started making changes, they are not instant anymore. Unfortunately, I hate that though. Teresa says, I'm still upset this top survey ripped me out there $20 after I finished 100. And yeah, that was crazy, Teresa. I hate to hear that. Leonica says, thanks. And yes, I did pass my CPR class. All right, Leonica. Congrats. I did a total of 800 levels on that game. Wow.
Oh yeah, I'll be pissed too.
Oh, Clear Voice, Lisa. I think that's the one you talking about. Clear Voice surveys. Okay, Queen. Look at the comments now. 135 says, thanks, Lisa. And she says, woohoo to Leonica. She says, I knew it. Just Brittany says, I don't like top surveys. The surveys are too long and they give you a couple of cents. Lisa says, go, Angela. Leonica says, thanks. Now CPR certified and starting my new job today. Okay, Leonica.
Hey.
Congratulations. Lisa said, Leonica got all the jobs, the gigs, and the money.
Yeah.
Lady Empress says, congrats, Leonica. And just Brittany, she says, congrats, Leonica. And Lillian says, congrats, Leonica. Okay. Is your internet working, man?
Yes, it's working now. Girl, I ain't studying. Not really studying, man.
You're not studying me.
At all. Not at
Oh,
all.
yes, you are. That was so funny.
Mm.
Um, you you said it gave you the privacy. Let me see. Privacy error. Let's see. Maybe I copied it wrong, but let's see. Yep, it's giving me the same thing. What's wrong with that link? Let's see if I can use a different one. Yep, I don't know what's wrong with that link. I'm gonna have to contact the company. Yep, they all doing it. So with that one, Lisa, we'll have to reach out to them to figure out what is going on with that link because I don't know. I'm getting an error message too, so it's not just you, Queen. Leonica says, thanks, Lady Empress, just Brittany and Lillian. Elsa says for RWS, she says after signing up, it may take a moment for them to start sending requests for tasks. She says, but make sure your profile is completely filled out. Leonica says, yes, indeed, Lisa. Q says, you go, girl. Congratulations. 135 says, congrats, Leonica. And Lady Empress says, God is good. Yes. Teresa says, I agree, just Brittany. So Ryan says, congrats, Leonica. Leonica says, thanks, Q and 135 and Queen. So right. Yes, something going on with their site, Lisa. So we're gonna have to reach out to the company. Elza says, I have 9 tasks under RWS. The tasks keep adding onto my profile without an email notification. It's good, girl.
I'll be back and say you're supposed to see the Northern Lights tonight. I got to go out there and see if I can see them. Remember last year we was able to see
I
them too.
remember that because you sent me some. Teresa says, congrats, Leonica. Leonica says, also passed all of my medical classes and exams last week. Now finally working in my field. So what are you doing, Leonica? And congrats, Queen. She says, thanks, Teresa. Hey, C. Jones. C. Jones says, congrats, Leonica. Leonica, what job, Queen? Is it an at-home job? And if anybody else has any good news that they want to share, y'all be sure to put it here in the chat so that we can celebrate you. We've had a lot of queens and kings on here tonight with some awesome testimonies. So if you missed any of this video, the stream will stay up. You are more than welcome to go back and check it out. Angela says, awesome, Leonica. A lot of side gigs and side hustles were shared on this live stream tonight. So if that is what you are looking for, make sure you guys save the link and go back and check out the video. Autism Mommy, she posted a lot of different ones that she is doing to bring in over $3,000 a month. Angela says, well, the shutdown has ended. Leonica says, thanks, Angela. What you say, Tam? You didn't see it?
No.
Oh. Lisa says, no worries. Thanks for trying. Yeah, we're going to have to check on that, Lisa, because I don't know what that link. Because I have another one. It was doing the same thing. So I'm like, something is going on with that link or those links. So we'll check with them to see what is the issue.
You ready, Carol?
Drea says she has 87 on Prime Opinion. All right, girl.
I know, right? Good.
Prime is another good one, everybody. Another good egg to get in the basket.
Drea, send us the tips that you have. 2chickswithaside hustle@gmail.com.
And if anybody is wanting to do Prime, they are number one on the list. And the link is in the chat. 135 says, Angela, okay, thanks again. I'll check my profile. They sent me an email to fill out an interest form for a project. I filled it out, but haven't heard anything back. That was over a week ago. All right, now. I'm ready, Tan.
All right. So we have 6 companies and 5 side hustles that we think will be great for individuals who are 50 and older. But again, they can be for anyone. These are just the ones that we thought would be good. And so the first one, girl, did I put the link in your box?
I don't. So
I did. The first one.
Well, I didn't get it.
Is a company called Too Modern. I don't know. They are looking for customer service reps. You'll be assisting customers through all phases of their experience with Too Modern. You just need customer service skills, be able to communicate with customers via phone, email, and chat, be able to work 40 hours a week, anytime between 6 a.m. and 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is a full-time telecommute role. You'll be liaising with vendors, brands to provide updates, tracking and researching shipments, processing claims for damaged items, processing order cancellations, tracking, researching, and resolving order-related issues in a timely manner. So this is a good one. You can apply on the site. Just need a resume. The next one is a customer service and rebate processing specialist. For this one, you just provide basic troubleshooting and recommend solutions. Data entry, receives data and sourcing documents, maintains electronic and hard copy files of systems, communicates effectively, provide customer service, provide peer training. You need a minimum of a high school diploma. You will be assigned an 8-hour shift, minimum of 6 months customer service experience. You need to be able to 10 key, must have strong attention to detail, experience in data entry, processing, and a customer-centric call center environment. So Make sure you check that out. Number 3 is Open Lane, and they're looking for a customer service rep. This is a entry level position. You will be able to work anytime between 5 a.m. and 5 p.m. Central. Arizona time. It's an 8-hour shift, and you must work between those hours. You must act as a support partner by assisting customers, including repossession companies, lenders, and 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 others by answering questions, providing information, and troubleshooting problems via phone, chat, or email. So make sure you check that one out. You just need a GED with some college, but that is not required. I'm going to just read the last one and then we'll get to the side gigs. CVS Health is looking for a customer service rep. This position pays $18.50 an hour. You'll listen and advocate for the customers, resolve customer inquiries and issues efficiently, educate customers about available resources, collaborate with team members. You'll be measured how you provide customer satisfaction, your ability to resolve customer issues. You need 1 year of customer service experience. Microsoft Office experience is preferred, and the pay rate is $17 to $28 an hour. Now we're going to get into these side gigs and side hustles. InTouch Insight is a mystery shopping site. They do have great mystery shopping assignments. So is DSG Associates. That is a Carol. What did DSG do? I forgot.
Mystery shop. I did them. Telephone and on site. Bank
Yep.
shops. And I think
Bank
they do
was.
restaurant shops, I think.
Yeah. Gig Walk, that is another mystery shopping app. They have all types of um, assignments. They have audit assignments. I did a video assignment where I went into Walmart and I videoed the hot and cold deli, answered some questions, got paid $25 per assignment through PayPal. So that was $50. I have also done Field Agent. Field Agent is a site where they put all types of tasks that need to be done by different stores or retailers. It could be any type of person. I mean any type of company. I used to get do the gas stations where they would hire you to go to Circle K, and this is when the phone chargers first came out, when they start selling them by themselves, and I used to go stock them at the Circle K's, and I also used to do the Target end caps. So that is a good one. And you can also do what they call brand support or brand, I forget what it is,
Brand
where you do
ambassadors.
the brand ambassadors, where you do the samples. And Observer, Carol, can you do that one?
I don't even know what it is. I think it's mystery shop.
Yeah, it's Mystery Shop, but I forgot who they had. Oh, those some photos. Those are
Is
the
that what
photos.
it is? Yeah, take pictures.
Yeah, you can do completing surveys for surveys in store, or also taking photos and speaking to us. So it's mystery shopping, basically.
All righty.
All right, y'all. If y'all know somebody who can benefit from that list, please share it again.
I'm going to repost the link in the chat again.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Empress says, okay, thanks again. So I did drop Echo Queen if you want to check it out. Echo is in the chat. C. Jones says 135 just started with them last Friday. Who
Oh.
did you start with, Queen? Was it Activist Connect? Yeah, I posted them today. They have a project with FEMA. So
Mm-hmm.
if you missed my video on 2.0 and you are not subscribed to our second channel, be sure to hop over here and check us out. We are dropping like a lot of non-phone and no experience remote jobs over on our second channel. So y'all pop over here and take a look. One went up today for FEMA paid training, and they are going to send you the equipment. The pay is 17 an hour. So y'all be sure to check out my video and apply. The link is in the chat. Y'all be sure to subscribe too. Angela says 135, you're on track. Pick up another gig while waiting because you start doing tasks. It will be continuous. Okay. 135 says, thanks, C. Jones. How is it so far? Was it easy to get hired? USPS, they are also hiring, and I did post 4 non-phone, no interview, no experience companies on today's video. So if you missed it, then you missed a good one. Be sure to check out the video. You know somebody, yeah, be sure to share. Jones, she says 135 so far, so good. Contacted and interviewed on last Monday, received offer the same day. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
135 says, and I'm doing other gigs and I'm hoping to get started with them soon. Okay.
Oh.
Lady Empress says, oh, yeah, I have to check those out. All right, y'all. That's good. That's good, C. Jones. And congratulations again on getting hired.
Congrats.
Congrats. Lisa says, are they requiring your ID as part of the application process at Activist Connect before you interview?
I'm not sure. Did somebody else say that?
I don't know.
Okay.
About Activist Connect, I have no idea.
Yeah.
135 says, oh, wow, congrats, C. Jones. Are you doing the FEMA project? Leonica says, congrats, C. Jones. Yeah, all right, y'all. Ain't nobody else saying nothing. We are going to exit stage left. Angela says Activist Connect did require ID, but I was in the wrong state. Okay. Well, thank you, Queen, for answering the question. So they did require ID, but she stated that she was in the wrong state. I didn't even know that they were state specific.
Me neither.
So that's a first.
Yeah. That is the first. I've never heard of that.
Me either. And I don't know why I always get them confused with Pearl Interactive.
Oh.
Yep, I don't know why I get them confused with Pearl Interactive. Good night. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Good night, Queen Sherry. She says, good night, Queens. Have a blessed week. Thank you. Thank y'all so much for joining us
Yeah,
tonight. We are
thank
going
you
to
so
exit
much.
stage left because y'all already know it's past Tan's bedtime and
Whatever.
she has to go to bed.
I'll be up in the morning when she be asleep.
I gotta get up tomorrow. Shoot, I got an appointment, y'all. So I got to get up. So y'all have a good night and thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for all the testimonies. Thank you for all the love and support. We greatly appreciate each and every single one of you.
Yeah, I have a good one.
Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all. Tan coming live tomorrow. Bye, y'all.